All right, y'all. It's Friday night. I want to do a little short live stream tonight. Maybe by 9 o'clock, something like that. We'll try to get done by 9 o'clock. Good evening. Please hit that thumbs up, y'all. We have a flashing light, don't we? Yeah, we do. It's all good. I like flashing lights. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It's Friday. Where's everybody at, y'all? Come on in. Hello, Hopperson. You always first. Why didn't you email me? Look, I've been looking and searching my email. Have you emailed me and I just haven't found it? Please let me know. Hello, Chew. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you, Chew. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Let me know, Hopperson, if you emailed me. If you haven't, if you forfeited, that's fine too. I mean, whatever you want to do. Hello, Susanna. Good to see you, ma'am. Ryan in North Carolina, I saw you did a live stream around a fire, but I missed it. I'm sorry about that. No, I haven't emailed yet. Okay, I've been searching like, man, what's going on, y'all? You did? Yeah, I missed it, Ryan. I wish I could have been there, for real. Happy Friday night, Carol. How are you doing? Make sure you email me. You know, that's the only way you can get your prize. Don't cross that line. I'll put it out there again. We ain't built the same, but that suits me fine. Ain't out to change you, ain't here to preach, but don't spit on my boots while I'm trying to speak. Yeah, I bled for folks I barely knew, but I'll burn it all if I got to. I give respect when it's giving back, but if you pull a knife, I won't hold back. We can be friends or we can be enemies. You choose a road, just don't lie to me. We ain't gotta see the same sky or pray the same way, but there's rules you don't break and prices you pay. You don't want me as an enemy. I'm 10 times more valuable as family. Stand with me or stand across. That choice is yours and I'll bear the cost. You talk real loud till the smoke rolls in, but talk don't matter when the war begins. I've seen cowards smile and heroes. Hello, Mike Smith. How y'all doing? I got to play a song, y'all. You shake my hand, we can build something strong, but if you aim at me, you best not be wrong. We can be friends or we can be enemies. You choose the road, just don't lie to me. We ain't gotta see the same sky, pray the same way, but there's rules you don't break and prices you pay. You don't want me as an enemy. I'm 10 times more valuable as family. Stay with me or stand across. That choice is yours and I'll bear the cost. There's room at my table for the broken and bruised, but don't mistake mercy for being confused. You walk in peace, I guard your back. You walk with hate, I don't cut no slack. Y'all hear that thumbs up? We can be enemies, but either way, you're gonna remember me. We don't have to bow to the same old king, but if you raise your voice, you best mean the thing. You don't want me as an enemy. I'm 10 times more when you ride with me, stand with me. I stand across the road you take might be what it costs. Now let's love, just the truth and respect. Give me that and I'll give you my best. But if you choose the fire, I'll bring the flame. Just don't say later I never gave you a name. There we go. Let's do it, y'all. Appreciate it. Friday night. There's some exciting things happening over here at Super Days. And I appreciate everybody that comes in. I got a few topics to talk about. I really do. Yeah. You'll want to know all this. You watching the sunset, Carol? I love sunsets. Max was the only person who showed up. It was so late. Max Maximus? I don't even know. I wasn't there. I'm sorry, Ryan. I wish I'd have been there, man. Hello, Uncle Skin. What's going on, man? It's Friday night. Like I say, there's exciting things happening. All kinds of exciting things. Tomorrow, if I can get there in time. Are y'all here? Are y'all listening? Come on, y'all. The sky was dark pink. Yeah. For real, it's on fire, y'all. Make it short, like 8-9 seconds. That's how you do it. And people will subscribe. You get a few shorts. Subscribers, yeah. 5x5. Thank you, Mike Smith. Yeah, tomorrow afternoon, there's supposed to be another No Kings rally. And I think there's one in the capital city here in South Carolina. I may go live an hour and a half or something like that, but I'm going to be with family members and stuff. So they're going to be like in the Soda City, down getting ice cream and different stuff like that. While Super Dave tries to live stream part 2 of the No Kings rally. So yeah, hopefully now, I can't make promises, y'all. I don't know what happened. Just saying, if I can get there in time and everything, traffic, all that kind of stuff, y'all, you know what it takes. Super Dave will be right there in front of it. Live streaming it again. So hopefully everything will be all right, y'all. Yeah, thank you, Uncle Skin. Carol, cheers. Super Dave, it's been Dragon Sky all day in Fulton, New York. Hello, Kathy Berryman. I'm here and listening. I'll be at work tomorrow. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm not there to protest, even though I don't think we need a king. Just saying, y'all. Yeah. I'll be there to hopefully just live stream it, so y'all come in and share it out and we'll get 2,000 people in the chat, y'all. Last time we had 350 people? Up to 300, I believe it was something like that. I don't know which live stream it was. I was like, man, I was on the beach. There was a whole bunch of people, and then I was at the No Kings rally, and a whole bunch of people came in. It's all good, y'all. I'll figure it out one way or the other, though. Yeah. No Kings is a psyop against Christians and their king. You think so? You're pretty knowledgeable, yes. I know, Ryan. But I didn't know that. Yeah. I'm like, man, there's something going on, y'all. I appreciate it, but I want to share this out. I won't be at work tomorrow because I got suspended. You got suspended? Well, you get caught smoking on the job or something? That's like how you used to get suspended in school, y'all. I'm just saying, I don't know. Same word, I'm like, man, or skipping class or whatever, y'all. You didn't skip work, did you? Just saying, y'all. Hello, Curious Georgia. You did. You got caught smoking on the job. Let me share some information out, y'all. Hello, Soul 7 Music. How you doing, ma'am? Yeah, she's been making music, y'all. Shannon. She did pretty good on this last video. She shared with us. I don't know if she posted it. But do me a favor. Let me go ahead and share this. Y'all go over there and subscribe. Help her channel grow a little bit, y'all. She don't have that many subscribers. I love y'all. I wouldn't send you somewhere that ain't going to be beneficial, to anybody, It'd be beneficial to Soul 7 Music and everybody, y'all. It's all good, y'all. I appreciate it. What's CBA? Hey, Dave. Hello, all. I'm like, man, they got the names all whacked up, y'all. I just came back. That's Curious Georgia. 68 subscribers. For real, y'all. For real? For real. Yes, for real. I'm like, man, I thought I saw your name a while ago. Is this a backup channel? Y'all confusing me, y'all. It's the same channel. It sure is. Oh, this CBA. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Super Dave. You are the best. Well, thank you, Soul 7 Music. Let's run that again. Make sure everybody, come on, y'all. I ain't going to twist your arm or nothing like that. Hit that channel up. You know how it is. You want to grow. Everybody wants to grow here. That's what we're doing on YouTube, y'all. We're trying to grow, you know. Don't just sit on the line, y'all. Help people grow, you know, for real. I'm like, man, Super Dave is growing. What's the purpose, you know, if you ain't going to grow? I'm just saying, y'all. That's my thoughts about it. Like, what are we doing here, you know? For real, y'all. I wanted to share this. There's a lady like, you know, us baby boomers are the best people in the world. Well, y'all are. But I was like, man, there's something going on, y'all. I just want to share some information, what I see out there. And, you know, I don't want to scare nobody or anything like that. What do y'all think about baby boomers? I mean, really. Put it in the chat there for me. And yeah, my dang computer cut off again. What I did is let it go to sleep. And so I lose a little bit of this and that and this, you know. So if I can find it, that's where we're going to go. Right here. It might, I don't know if it has anything to do with the biometrics, the digital ID I've been talking about this week. Just saying, y'all, we're going to figure it out, though. Super Dave's on top of it, you know? And why is it clicking like that? I don't have a clue, y'all. But we'll get it straight. Appreciate it. Yeah, information is vital, y'all. You need to know stuff. We're like, man, I'm 59 years. I don't tell everybody, y'all. But y'all know how old I am. I'm like, man, I'm right behind the baby boomers, you know, for real. Hello, Naz Lover. Good to see you, ma'am. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Kathy Behrman. Hey, man, Jesus Christ is King of Kings. Blind straight, Jesus Christ is the only ruler for a Christian. I get it. Hello, Stack Stevenson. How you doing, man? CSE drivers, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you. Please hit the thumbs up. This is an ad I stumbled across. Friday, October 17th, 2025. A 7-minute read. Whoever Robert Kiyosaki warns U.S. baby boomers will be wiped out. That's not good news, y'all. Left homeless all over the country. How to fight back now. Just saying, yeah, you got to fight back now, y'all. If you're a baby boomer, I know we have a lot of baby boomers here. With this new system and everything, the new world order and all this, I mean, I don't know, y'all. Money-wise and Yahoo Finance has put this out. May earn commission or revenue through links in the content below. America's baby boomers are often seen as the lucky ones. You know, the baby boomers. They got the gold, they got the stocks, they got the bonds, they got all this CDs, they got the money in the bank, they got the 401ks, they got the retirements and everything else, y'all. You know, I put a ton of applications in today, for real. Hello, Wild Man. We have a wild man, y'all. A wild man with 7 subscribers. Thank you for coming in, Wild Man. For real. Yeah, information is vitally important, y'all. It should be free. Let's read a little bit. It's like a 5 to 7 minute read. You need to know stuff. That's why I'm putting it out there. And the lady that don't know this information, I was like, ma'am, I have new information about baby boomers. And she's a baby boomer, y'all. America's baby boomers are often seen as the lucky ones, the generation that bought homes before prices soared, rode decades of stock market growth and built their careers in a less cutthroat job market than what many face today. But according to Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Author Robert Kiyosaki, those golden years may not be so golden after all. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm going to keep reading. In a recent appearance on the Iced Coffee Happy podcast, Kiyosaki issued a blunt warning. America's boomers will face a wave of homelessness, and he's placing the blame squarely on one institution. Hello, Simply Mamita. Good to see you. Thank you. Shannon, a.k.a. the Children of the Most High. Hello, wish Ellie78 would post. Yeah, I hadn't seen her in a couple of weeks. She did leave me a comment in one of my shorts. She sure did. So she's, in a way, telling me she's still out there, But, yeah, my squeaky chair, y'all. Are you still here, Ryan? I hate to lose everybody. You like, man, yeah, like we're not baby boomers, but are you going to inherit from baby boomers? I mean, just saying, the reason we have homelessness today is because we have a Federal Reserve Bank. It's a criminal organization. Look how homelessness is exploding. People cannot afford homes. Thanks to Jeff Bezos, you can now become a landlord for as little as $100. Really? Kiyosaki argued that by printing fiat currency, the Federal Reserve fuels price increases that make everyday life harder for ordinary Americans. When you print fake money, which this stuff is, you make life harder on people holding up $2 US bills. $2 US bills. Yeah, this thing's all jumping around again, y'all. He went on to explain that money printing disappropriately benefits assets owners at the expense of the poor and middle class. Just saying, y'all, if you own a house and you print money, you feel, oh, the price of my house went up. But the average person sees the price of chicken and eggs and yogurt goes up and inflation wipes them out. Good to see y'all. Thank you. Simply Mamita, let me check your channel. Why aren't you blue here? You got 20,000 subscribers. What's going on? Is somebody tampering with my moderators? Born in 1947, Kiyosaki is among the earliest baby boomers. A generation. I don't think Ryan's still here, y'all. Hello, Copycat. Good to see you. Yeah. The earliest baby boomers, a generation typically defined as those born between 46 and 64. That's like 2 years before me. So what are we, Generation X? And he believes his peers will especially be vulnerable. Just saying, y'all. The boomers don't have enough money to get through inflation. The boomers are going to be homeless all over the place. So mark my words, I'm the first of the boomers. We're going to get wiped out via inflation. Your mommy and daddy may be on the street because inflation is going to wipe out their Social Security. That's terrible news, y'all. But I needed to share this. I really did. Take action, If you make a little extra money, if you're a baby boomer, because inflation is going to just keep going up. Just saying, y'all. His concerns tap into a very real issue. while Social Security Administration benefits are adjusted annually for inflation. Many experts note that these cost of living adjustments often fall short of the rising expenses older Americans face, especially for housing and health care. Yeah, you got to be careful, y'all. So, yeah, this is the guy that put this warning out. I wanted to make sure I put that out there. Be careful, y'all. Invest a little bit if you can. Do whatever you can. I don't know why my computer is running slow. Probably because it went to sleep again. Yeah, I'm having to deal with this. Can y'all hear me still? I think you can. Yeah. Happy Friday, y'all. Hello, Steve Boots. How you doing, Steve Boots? Good to have you. Thank you. Steve Bootso. Yeah. If you're a baby boomer, you know a baby boomer, take action to fight this inflationary, people saying buy gold and stuff, y'all, that the fiat currency is going down. I'm not a financial expert. I don't play one on YouTube. I'm just saying, please protect yourself, If you got to buy toilet paper a year in advance or whatever, just saying, y'all, whatever it takes to protect yourself from a later catastrophe, Just saying, y'all. I keep saying that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Mike Smith, thank you for coming in. Yes, 5x5. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still. I'm working tonight, though. What are you working on? We're 22 minutes into the live stream, y'all. I got to show you a little bit more. So please be careful with the rising inflationary problems. And I'm going to shoot through this like I'm in a race, y'all. For real. Good news is happening for me. I hope it's happening for you. Just saying. I know I showed this here like earlier in the year. And everybody knows what it says. We've been through it twice around this time that they're supposedly would be posting about a new pandemic, let's say. They did this with the COVID back in 2019. Kind of like in the same amount of time, Just saying. This points out like October 17th. Yeah, something like that. I could show you, but I have to do a little digging, And today's what, October 17th, I think. So, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what I'm trying to say and point out. I had to make a trip. That's why my computer went to sleep with all the information on it. I had to make a trip across town from 4 o'clock till just a few minutes ago that I got home. So, yeah, the SPARS pandemic, could it be the SPARS or could it be something else? Just saying. I'm not promising. I'm just putting it out there that there is something going on, and I want you to know about it. If I can get to it real quick. Yeah, there's a Chinese viral outbreak. And this is going on like now, I believe now. It may have taken me to something else. But mosquitoes, Bill Gates mosquitoes, y'all. My time here may be off a little bit. Welcome to Hell on Earth. Bill Gates calling for germ teams to be established. The team will need to regularly organize outbreak simulations. Am I sharing the screen? I don't think I am. Let's try to do that. Yeah, Bill Gates mosquitoes has got a new sickness. If I can find my information. But I'll play a video or two as we talk about it. Is somebody new in the chat? John Boy, good to see you. How'd your day go? I've been telling people for decades to buy gold and silver as an investment. Well, Mike Smith, like I say, I don't have gold bars laying around, gold paper or whatever. A lot of these times you buy gold and they give you a piece of paper saying you got gold, you know. You want physical gold if you're going to get gold. Gold is like $4,200 an ounce. And they're going to revalue gold, probably bring it up to like double that amount. Just saying, you know, that would be a good protection if you got that kind of money. You know, I don't have that kind of money, y'all. I wish I did.
The team will need to regularly organize outbreak simulations, germ games that test the global response system and finds the weak spots. We do that for war, we do that for fire, we do that for earthquakes, and now we need to make sure we do it for pandemics. This team would keep their skills fresh, helping get rid of polio, get rid of malaria, get rid of measles and other infectious diseases. So they'll have immense value, even in the years where we don't have a pandemic threat. I think it's a critical step to build this germ team, making sure we're ready for the next pandemic. The team will need to...
Yeah, make sure you're ready. Bill Gates mosquito factory in Colombia, the country, is the largest in the world. In case you didn't know that, 30 million genetically modified mosquitoes are released every week into 11 countries because Bill knows better than nature what could possibly go wrong. So, yeah.
To regularly...
this looks a little old, though. I'm like, man, where's my story that I had? But, yeah, this is August the 7th, and it's still active, y'all. Chikungunya, or whatever you want to call it. It's like there's a lot of cases, you know, in China, and it's making its way to America. Let me play this little video, even though I don't think this is the right one I wanted to use, but it's still containing of the same information about the chikungunya or whatever it is.
Breaking tonight, a viral outbreak in China prompts the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, to issue a travel warning. More than 7,000 cases of this disease have been reported so far. State Department correspondent Jillian Turner has details tonight live from the State Department. Good evening, Jillian.
Good evening, Brett. The CDC, as you mentioned, is warning Americans traveling to China about chikungunya. It is a virus that spreads to humans through infected mosquito bites. It can cause severe illness with symptoms that mimic pretty closely dengue fever and Zika virus, mostly found in Africa. Here's what the CDC says about it. They say most people infected get better within a week. However, some can have severe joint pain for months to years. Other symptoms include severe fever and fatigue. The outbreak now is in the Chinese province Guangdong. It's near Hong Kong, with more than 7,000 cases reported so far, prompting some pretty dramatic measures to contain the spread, like mandatory insect repellent blasts for people entering the area, mandatory property checks for stagnant water, which attracts mosquitoes, and when found is now punishable by fines or even arrest.
If you happen to get this, they're quarantining you in hospitals with mosquito netting and not letting you out for a week. These are the kind of draconian responses we saw with COVID. We're seeing it again.
The CDC says Americans traveling to 8 other countries are also at elevated risk of exposure to the virus, even if there is no current outbreak there. People at risk for more severe cases of chikungunya include newborns, seniors 65 years and up, as well as people with diabetes or heart disease. Now, the good news is that unlike COVID, deaths from this disease are exceedingly rare. You can also protect yourself by getting vaccinated against it or by preventing mosquito bites in the first place through all the usual mechanisms, insect repellent, netting, wearing long sleeves, and staying in air conditioning. Brett.
Jillian Turner live at the State Department. Jillian, thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank God we have the same president, you know. Warp Speed Part 2 could be put into action, and you know, we have Pfizer and we have Johnson & Johnson, you know. Maybe they're ready, you know. Something that would take 8 years, you know, to as a vaccine to experiment and make sure it works well. Maybe in just a few months we'll have this to protect us. Just saying, y'all. Hello, Chandra. Thank you for coming in. Let me check your channel. I turned you blue just now because I did look at your channel. Sean Raff Nayaki. Yeah, I think that's the way you say it. But thank you for coming in. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Government shutdown, no chemtrails. Yeah. I have people saying there's chemtrails in Tennessee. John Boy showed a video earlier today. Chemtrails everywhere, y'all. And then other people in parts of Tennessee saying they hadn't even seen any chemtrails. So yeah, I'm like,
organize
man,
outbreak
going
simulations,
on, y'all?
germ games that test the global.
But yeah, this is real. I mean, this is happening now, y'all. This is
response system.
Kicking you young, or whatever it is. Just letting you know that there could be an outbreak coming. I'm not predicting. I'm not saying it is. CDC issues travel warning. 7,000 infected in China. Entire district sealed. Mosquito-proof quarantine. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. You might want to get your mask ready. Just saying, y'all. If you have a favorite mask, we need to get some masks. Get some mask made over here. Get Super Dave's stamp on it. Stamp of approval, y'all. For real, y'all. Yes, they're doing chemtrails also in disguise where I'm in South Carolina too. I sure am. Trails in Minnesota this morning, otherwise nothing for days. I think, look, we all have conclusions, y'all. There are private companies that do get paid from the government, let's say, to do chemtrails. But then again, there's the military and these other planes, these cargo planes, these whatever planes. If they're military, it's happening, but not as often. Like these commercial jetliners, they might not be getting their checks from the government shutdown. Just saying, y'all, the military would automatically, be doing this while the commercial jetliners that normally get paid on a weekly basis or whatever, because of the government shutdown, we probably don't have as much chemtrailing. Just saying, y'all, my skies have been beautiful and blue over here in South Carolina, y'all. And I want you to know that. Captain Berryman, thank you. I'm praying against their evil plans too, for real, y'all. Barks meow, hello. It's all good. Thank you, yeah. Let me check your channel, Barks and meow. Subscribe, 3 subscribers. Thank you. They started before the sun came up. Sun dogs, chem dogs all day. I get it, y'all. How many thumbs up we got? And I wanted to make sure I was done by 9 o'clock. So, yeah, we will be. We will be. So, yeah. Let's set the record straight, though. Something blinking in here, and I don't know what it is. I might have a electrical shortage or something, y'all. I don't even know. But this lady here, hey, world, let's set the record straight. This is another reason why I don't talk about these wars and all this stuff that they talk about. I don't normally go with the narrative. I'm a person and I feel like, if people in Gaza are really being killed the way they say, but somebody may have done their homework. And we listening to the narrative on the news and wherever else we look at the news, just saying, y'all, you probably gonna be shell shocked when you hear this. Let me play it.
They say Israel was committing genocide, yet the population in Gaza has grown by millions since 1948, and there were 95,000 babies born in Gaza in the last 2 years during the war. And in fact, there are 10 real genocides happening right now in Darfur, Sudan, Myanmar, Congo, Tigray, and Nigeria, involving Muslim or Arab forces attacking minorities. They say Israel controls the world, yet there are 57 Muslim-majority countries voting as a bloc at the United Nations. The OIC, Organization of Islamic Cooperation, holds diplomatic global power and condemns Israel constantly. Islamic financial groups like the WIF, World Economic Islamic Forum, are also integrated into the WEF and G20 economies. They say Israel are occupiers. Meanwhile, Turkey occupies northern Cyprus, Morocco occupies Western Sahara, and Pakistan controls parts of Kashmir, yet none of these Islamic countries face comparable international outrage. They say Israel is apartheid, but Arab citizens of Israel vote, serve in parliament, and attend the same universities and hospitals as Jews. Meanwhile, Jews are banned from living in or visiting certain Muslim countries. They say Jews control the media, yet in reality, Qatar's Al Jazeera, Saudi-owned NBC, Turkey's TRT World, and Iran's Press TV reach billions with pro-Islamic narratives across global networks. They say Israel is the cause of all wars. Over 90% of global conflicts have occurred in Asia and Africa, mostly involving internal Muslim-majority disputes. The civil wars in Syria, Yemen, Sudan, and Libya have killed millions, all driven by Muslim factions, not Israel. Whatever you are accusing Jews and their only state of, you are guilty of. Hey, world, especially the Muslim world, learn to look into the mirror for once instead of trying to blame the Jews for all of your shortcomings.
I didn't say I believe this. The narrative tells us a bunch of crap, though. I'm like, man, and people's out here on YouTube making money and talking about, and like, genocide and all this stuff. I'm like, man, I'm not over there. I don't see what's happening. How do I really know what they're telling us is the truth? And people get mad about it, y'all. I'd get mad too if I really knew. How do you really know what's going on, y'all? How do you really know? Somebody says one thing and somebody says something else. Just saying, y'all, I don't always buy the narrative, okay? Don't always run with it. I'm so sick of hearing about Israel. I don't talk about Israel much. People leaving the chat. They're like, man, something's going on, y'all. Super Dave putting out some type of fake narrative, okay? Hey, we have this president that says these people are fake news. There's like 2 truths in that coming from him, Like, they're putting out his narrative too, Just saying, y'all. You may not understand how I'm trying to put this. So it's kind of difficult for me to explain it. Even though it's fake news, they putting out his narrative, which is fake news. See what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what's going on, y'all? I don't know what to believe, for real. Let's keep going, y'all. Yeah, we're trying to go through this in a quick way. It's Friday night. I wanted to let y'all know maybe I'll be I'll try now. At the No Kings rally. They say it should be twice, twice the number in a lot of these areas. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So let's share the screen. I want you to know maybe like a couple other things. Real quick. It's 8:50 p.m. Maps show NOAA's new winter forecast for the U.S. Here's what to know. The National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration issued this. They issue stuff like this all the time. How many hurricanes did we have? Exactly. But anyway, they calling for like a what do you call it? Maybe like a I'm trying to get it out, y'all. Like a mild winter is the way I'm seeing this. Just want to share this out, maybe so. Here's the maps. A little bit wet, a little bit warmer, a little bit drier in these areas, a little bit cooler. Yeah, we've had some freezes come through. I know we all have endured them too. And a little bit of winter precipitation. A little bit below normal down here, way deep in the south, and a little bit, I guess, like average. So just saying, y'all want to share that information real quick. And I won't do this anymore and let my computer go to sleep, y'all. But let's put one more thing out here, because I want to maybe somebody could be a winner from listening to this story coming up. Maybe somebody could be a winner. Let's share it out there. Maybe you might seek answers. I wish somebody here would win. That way you can come in and give me a nice super chat. I'm just kidding, y'all. But for real, wouldn't that be awesome? Powerball player asks ChatGPT to pick their numbers and lands 6-figure payout. Ain't that pretty awesome? Yeah, Tammy Carvey in Wynette, Michigan won a $100,000 Powerball prize after asking ChatGPT to pick their numbers. Lansing, Michigan. Tammy Carvey, if I can get the story straight, doesn't play the lottery often. So when she decided to play the Powerball recently, she didn't have a set of numbers she routinely plays. Rather than selecting the easy pick option, the 45-year-old resident asked artificial intelligence for some help. I only play Powerball when the jackpot gets up there, and the jackpot was over $1 billion, so I decided to buy a ticket. I asked ChatGPT for a set of Powerball numbers, and those numbers I played on my ticket. The AI program knew something that millions of people did not. Ended up matching 11, 23, 44, 61, 62, and 17 to win a significant prize. When I checked the numbers, I saw the match for 4 white balls in the Powerball, and I knew I had won something. Google told me it was 50,000. I remembered I doubled up. It was 100,000. Ain't that pretty awesome? I don't play much either, y'all. I might play the Cash 5 or the Powerball or something every now and then, $2, $4. I'm back, y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, you might want to go ask ChatGPT, y'all. Just saying. Enjoy your Friday night. I hope to see everybody tomorrow. If I can go live, I get the traffic and everything right. Sorry about that delay. I'm not going to do that no more. I'm not going to set my stories out here in tabs and allow my computer to go to sleep. I have a new computer, and I want it to work perfect like it's been doing. You know what I mean? And I caught this one on sale, y'all. For real. Curious Georgia, lottery's fixed. Somebody's going to win. It might as well be you. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm like, man, I haven't played the lottery in 15 to 20 years. I'm not trying to tell nobody to play, y'all. Don't waste your money. But if you do every now and then, just saying. You know, I was like, man, I looked in one of these fortune cookies one time. You ever broke a fortune cookie and the lottery numbers in there? I'm like, man, I tried it like one time. I knew I did not win. I'd rather go with the Chat GPT, y'all. Just saying. I don't normally have that kind of money to waste or anything. Set your sleep timer for a longer duration. See how people leave when... I'm sorry, y'all. I don't blame you. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'm going to play that song again. You don't gotta like me. Don't cross that line. We ain't built the same, but that suits me fine. I ain't out to change you, ain't here to preach, but don't spit on my boots while I'm trying to speak. I bled for folks I barely knew, but I'll burn it all if I got to. I give respect when it's giving back, but if you pull a knife, I won't hold back. We can be friends or we can be enemies. You choose a road, just don't lie to me. We ain't gotta see the same sky or pray the same way, but there's rules you don't break and prices you pay. You don't want me as an enemy. I'm 10 times more valuable as family. Stand with me or stand across. That choice is yours and I'll bear the cost. You talk real loud till the smoke rolls in, but talk don't matter when the war begins. I've seen cowards smile and heroes fall. I've heard prayers echo off a bloodstained wall. I ain't a saint, but I fight like hell for my name, my kin, and where I dwell. You shake my hand, we can build something strong, but if you aim at me, you best not be wrong. We can be friends or we can be enemies. You choose a road, just don't lie to me. We ain't gotta see the same sky or pray the same way, but there's rules you don't break and prices you pay. You don't want me as an enemy. I'm 10 times more valuable as family. Stand with me or stand across. That choice is yours and I'll bear the cost. There's room at my table for the broken and bruised, but don't mistake mercy for being confused. You walk in peace, I guard your back. You walk with hate, I don't cut no slack. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We can be friends or we can be enemies, but either way, you're gonna remember me. We don't have to bow to the same old king, but if you raise your voice, you best mean the thing. You don't want me as an enemy. I'm 10 times more. When you ride with me, stand with me. Stand across the road you take might be what it costs. All that's love, just the truth and respect. Give me that and I'll give you my best. But if you choose the fire, I'll bring the flame. Just don't say later I never gave you a name. Y'all have an awesome Friday night. Thank y'all for coming in and hitting that thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. I hope to see you tomorrow. Say your prayers tonight, y'all, please.